Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with me, Nabila. In this video, we will discuss chapter 18, which cover DHCP server and DHCP clients. There are three main topics that we're going to cover. First of all is DHCP server and DHCP client concept. Next, DHCP server and DHCP client configuration practice. And the last is DHCP server fixed address configuration. Alright, let's get started with the first topic. Previously, we configured the IP address on each VM manually one by one. In this section, we're going to configure the Ubuntu client to obtain an IP address automatically. Once the Ubuntu client is successfully configured, we'll apply the same configuration to server 1 and server 2. In this topology, the router has two network adapters, each connected to a different network. The router acts as a gateway connecting the client network to the internal network. In this configuration, the router will also function as the DHCP server. Meanwhile, the Ubuntu desktop, server 1, and server 2 will act as DHCP clients. They will automatically obtain their IP address from the DHCP server, so we don't need to configure their IP address manually. Okay guys, the next topic is the practice of DHCP. So the first thing we need to do install the DHCP package on the router. Here I will be remote the router using the client. And press enter. Okay guys, before installing the DHCP package, we can make sure that we are connected to the internet, and we can check by being google.com. Okay guys, since we are connected to the internet, we can move to the next step. Okay, the next step, you can type like here, you can follow me. Okay, apt install isc dhcp and press enter. Okay guys, we have to go in the root sudo do type the password. Okay, apt install dhcp server, press enter. And you can until the process is successful, and you can click Y and enter and wait until the process is successful. When you are finished, you can open and go to /etc/default/dsj.jp server for to find the adapter that will be configured DHCP. Sorry, nano /etc/default/esj.dhcp server and press enter. In the interface version 4, we need to specify which interface we're going to use for the DHCP server. For this configuration, we'll use adapter 3, which is nPost 9. nPost 9. Once that's done, press Ctrl X, Y, and enter. After that, you can reboot the router. After we reboot the router, will automatically return to the Ubuntu client. If we check the router, we can see that it's still rebooting. So we just need to wait for the process to finish. Okay guys, after the report is done, we can remote again the router in client. After that, we can go in the root first. And go in nano/etc/dhcp/dhcpd.com and press enter. And we can click Ctrl W. You can search the word slightly and press enter. Right here, once found you have the remove the hash, so the configured will be active. And you can follow my configure. Once that's done, we can press Ctrl X, Y, and press enter. After that, we'll restart the DHCP server service using systemctl restart DHCP and enter. Alright, if everything is done, the DHCP server configuration is now complete. Next, we're going to configure the DHCP client on the Ubuntu desktop. We can open a new terminal, but for this part, we only need to change the network setting. First, go to wired setting, and then go to the IP address. Since it was set to manually before, we'll change the IP version 4 setting to automatic. Once that's done, click apply. Then we can disable and enable the connection again to refresh the network setting. After that, go back to the terminal and run sudo net1 apply and press enter. Then we can check the IP address using IPA. As you can see, we now have an IP address starting with 172.16.1.10. Before this, the IP address was 172.16.1.2. So now, the Ubuntu desktop has successfully received an IP address automatically from the DHCP server. Let's try to ping the routers. Okay, as you can see, it works. Next, let's try to ping Google. This also work. And finally, let's try ping 888 enter. And as you can see, this worked as well. Now let's move on to the last topic, which is fixed address DHCP server. First, we can access the router from the Ubuntu client. Okay, then we're going to configure the fixed address using the following command: sudo nano /etc/dhcp/dhcpj.com. Press enter. And we can click Ctrl W, and you can search the word host Fantasia and click enter. Right here, once found, you have to remove the hash, so the configure will be active. We also need to remove the lines below. After that, we can define the setting. Here we need to enter the MAC address of the Ubuntu client and specify the fixed address, which is the IP address that we want the client to receive. To find the MAC address of the Ubuntu desktop, we can open a new terminal and type IPA. Then look for the line that says link or header in here. The value next to it is the MAC address. We can copy the MAC address and then and then just copy, and then go back to the router here. In the hardware Ethernet section, remove the existing value and paste the MAC address we copied earlier, like this. Next, in the basic address, enter the IP address that we want to assign to the client. In this case, we'll use 172.16.1.27. Once that's done, save the configuration. Then restart the DHCP server using sudo systemctl restart DHCP and press enter. Since the DHCP server has been restarted successfully, we also need to restart the network connection on the Ubuntu client. Go to wireless setting. Okay, and just like before, disable and enable the network interface to refresh the connection. After that, go back to the terminal and run netplan apply and press enter. Okay, then check the IP address using VPA. As you can see, we have now received the IP address that we want, which is 172.16.1.1.27. However, the IP address is still shown as dynamic, and that's the purpose of the fixed address configuration. Alright everyone, that's all for today's video. I'm sorry if I made any mistake or if my pronunciation was unclear. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!